Hey, feels right. Feels right, man.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
This is the year things turn around for the Raiders, right? Are they going to the playoffs? I don't know. They could, but it depends on what they get out of the quarterback position. If it's solid, they're going. If it's great, they'll win a playoff game. Everything else is there. The defense is there. The running game is there. The receiver core is there. They even have an outstanding tight end tandem. The offensive line looks really good too. So all the Raiders have to do is pick the right quarterback to be the starter, and it's go time, right? So which Raider quarterback gives the team the best chance to win? Is it second-year man Aidan O'Connell or sixth-year man Gardner Minshew? The leader in the clubhouse is O'Connell for what he did last year under very difficult circumstances. I'd even go as far as to say he got head coach Antonio Pierce the job after going 5-4 with them as the interim head coach last year. But there are quite a few out there that believe Minshew is going to go ahead and take the starting quarterback spot. So right now we're going to take a look at both of their games right next to each other so you can see for yourself who you want in there. Minshew really isn't all that athletic, but he's very scrappy, so he will take off on you. He's no Lamar Jackson, he's no Patrick Mahomes, he's no Josh Allen, but he can hurt you with his legs at times because he's willing to. And every once in a while you can get a run like this out of him. But it's not consistent, and all that talk about his pocket awareness, that's only part-time. As a matter of fact, that lack of pocket awareness causes him to turn the ball over a lot. When he goes, and when he doesn't, it could be trouble. O'Connell really isn't any less athletic than Minshew, but he rarely took off running as a rookie last year. If you compare his running speed to that of Minshew, they're about the same. Neither one of them are very fast. O'Connell just didn't take off as often because former head coach Josh McDaniels programmed his quarterbacks to stay in the pocket. There were times that he just waited too long back there. In McDaniels' offense, you gotta wait for those route concepts to open up, but there were times O'Connell waited too long and got sacked. He's just gonna look for a soft place to land on this one. Pierce told O'Connell to work on his mobility this offseason so he's not a sitting duck in the pocket. I guess we'll soon see how much that improves. Now we're on to throwing on the run, which Minshew does pretty well. He's going to throw a nice little rainbow after the scramble here. O'Connell can throw on the run a little bit too. Here he's going to make a throw while running to his left. And this is a really good throw while running to his right here. One thing about Minshew though is he tends to put the ball in harm's way when he's trying to make a play. You gotta know when to say when, and sometimes Minshew doesn't know. Minshew had a 15 touchdown and 9 interception ratio, and most of those interceptions were a result of Minshew trying to do too much. This is a bad decision here. And on this one, it might have been better if he just ran. When O'Connell throws an interception, it's usually because he made a bad decision. It would have been hard for anyone to squeeze that one in. And this one's a bad throw on the deep ball. Here he misreads the corner's ability to jump this route. Here he's going to misjudge the corner's ability to get there again. But that was his rookie year, so hopefully he'll be a better judge of things this coming year. Neither Minshew nor O'Connell had great deep ball numbers. And here's Minshew, who doesn't have the strongest arm, but he can get it to you at times. He's going to hit his man right in stride here. Now here's a nicely placed ball behind the corner and in front of the safety. Here we got a little something off play action. Now here's a beautifully thrown deep ball that the receiver catches in stride. The Colts would have made the playoffs if Minshew completed more throws like this. He only completed 39.2% of his deep balls. Not that O'Connell did any better though, but he does have a much better arm and looked to be establishing a deep connection with Trey Tucker this preseason. Then when he started playing during the season, it took him a while, but he established a deep connection with Davante Adams. Then as Tucker started to play more, O'Connell started to re-establish that connection with him. When you put a big arm like O'Connell's and speed like Tucker's together, you're going to get this eventually. O'Connell's deep ball completion percentage was only 35.3%, but it did get better as the year went along. I'm expecting that connection between O'Connell and Tucker to really improve. Minshew's an accurate short passer and usually gives his guys something they can run with. Here he gives his running back something he can handle easily and shake his man. And here he sets his receiver up for a nice chunk on a quick out. His receiver's going to go to the house with it on this one. O'Connell has good accuracy on his short passes too. They both completed a little over 62% of their passes this year, and this is the kind of run after the catch you get when you're accurate. Here's another one Renfro can just grab and go easily. Here's going to set Adams up for a nice little run after the catch. O'Connell could set his man up for some run after the catch a little further down the field too. Minshew has just enough arm strength to get that ball down the field 10 yards outside the numbers. This one goes 10 outside the numbers from the opposite hash. Alright, here we go 10 yards outside the numbers from the hash on the same side. Alright, this one is 10 yards from the middle of the field to outside the numbers. This one's 15 yards down the field outside the numbers from the opposite hash. And this one is 10 yards down the field outside the numbers from the opposite hash. It doesn't have the most zip on it, but it gets there. O'Connell's arms on another level for these throws. This one goes 20 yards down the field outside the numbers from the hash on the same side of the field. And here's another one. The ball doesn't stay in the air too long. This one's going 20 yards down the field outside the numbers from the opposite hash. Now watch him put it just outside the reach of the defensive back on this one. This one's a comeback O'Connell's just going to shoot out there. And let me just show you these throws by O'Connell. He's a true throw maker. And that's a dime. Watch the throw on this fade in the end zone here. He doesn't quite get his feet in, but what a throw. And this one's right where it needs to be. Watch this one, just outside the outstretched hands of the defensive back. This is one of those 20-yard outs, and he puts the ball just where it needs to be to avoid an interception. Now watch this dime here. What a throw. There you have it. You just saw Minshew in his 5th year in the NFL, and O'Connell is a rookie. Minshew is a scrapper that has the edge in scrambling because he bothers to run more. He looks like he's a little better at fixing broken plays too. There's no real discernible difference in their athletic ability though. Remember, McDaniels likes his quarterbacks to be statues in the pocket, and that's what he was programming O'Connell to do at first. But Pierce told him to work on his mobility this offseason, and he has, so we'll see what's going on there soon. Throwing the ball, I think it's pretty clear O'Connell is the one with the superior arm talent. So who do you have winning this competition? Thank you for watching. See you next time.